This is the city of IKSAN, known for its parks. There's Central Park you saw there, about 3 hours south of Seoul, also known as the City of Jewelry. It's known for its amazing sights and sounds and wonderful greenery, especially at this time of the year. It's hosting the Chrysanthemum Festival, as well as the HSBC BWF Career Masters 2025 for the second year in a row. This is the 17th edition of this tournament. It is a Super 300 on the HSBC BWF World Tour calendar. It's finals day today, and this is what we've got in store for you, with Chiu Pin-Chian of Chinese Taipei, the top seed. It's her first ever World Tour final. She's only been at the 2024 Roicheng China Masters final before, looking for her first ever title. She plays the second seed from Vietnam, Nguyen Thuy Linh, who has won the Vietnam Open 3 times, but looking for her first ever Super 300. In mixed doubles, Jimmy Wong and Lai Pei Jing, the third seeds from Malaysia, they've lost 6 finals together, hoping to finally break that jinx. And they play Kim Jae-hyun and Jong Na-eun, the 8 seeds from Korea. They're a scratch pairing, so that'll be fascinating to watch. Men's singles, Jason Tay from Singapore. He won his first ever title this year, also a Super 300, the Thailand Masters, and he plays Yudai Okimoto. This is the biggest final of his career and is just the second Super 300 tournament he's ever played in. Moving to the men's doubles, Lee Jong-min and Wang Chan will certainly have the crowd right behind them. And they play these 6 seeds, the youngsters, Raymond Indra and Nicholas Joaquin. Their first ever Super 300 tournament. What a great achievement for these young men. And we're going to end things with women's doubles, with Hinata Suzuki and Nao Yamakita looking for their first ever Super 300 title as a pairing against Kim So-young and Lee Seo-jin. They're a scratch pairing, so another one to keep an eye out for. So we'll start with that women's singles, and it is going to be first versus second seed. Nice to see 4 member associations contesting the semi-finals. Chiu Pin-Chian against Nguyen Thuy Linh. Now the race to the finals here, which happens next month in Hangzhou, and lots of Chinese representation. Only 2 representatives from each member association can take part, so that's good news for Ratchanok Intanon, who's in 9th place.
Chiu Pin-Chian, Chinese Taipei.
Nice dramatic entry there for the players. Let's hope they can get some fireworks on the court as well.
Red.
So these two have met just once before. It's a long time ago. Nguyen Thuy Linh has won that in straight games, but it was 6 years ago. So I'm not sure you can really read too much into that result. Yeah, that was at the Norwegian International back in 2019. Just 31 minutes it took for Nguyen to win that match. So, Chiu Pin-Chian is 26 years of age, 164 centimeters tall, from Kaohsiung in Chinese Taipei. She is currently at 20th, not far away from her highest ranking of 18. She's not had the best of years. She's hoping to turn it around. Now, what's incredible is that this is her first ever HSBC BWF World Tour final. She's dropped one game. That was in the semi-finals against Pratiwi, who really had it on the ropes at times, but then she came good in the last game. Her last final was a Roichang China Masters last year, looking for her first ever professional title. That's massive for her. Nguyen Thuy Linh, kind of different story, the 27-year-old, 163 centimeters tall, and she too is not too far away from her highest ranking of 17. She's currently 24th in the world. That was only a couple months ago, and she has not dropped a single game so far. It's been very comfortable for her, in fact, and she does come into this as the favorite, even though she is second seed, I'd say, because she's also won 3 titles before. The Vietnam Open 3 times, 22, 23, and 24. That's a home tournament. This year she was runner-up. She was also runner-up in 2 Super 300 finals, the German Open and the Canada Open. Kim Hyun-yup, the Korean umpire, and assisting him, Vicky Tang of Australia. If she was to win this event today, Nguyen Thuy Linh, this would be her best ever year in badminton. So, huge, huge opportunity for both of these players. Chiu Pin-Chian.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Nguyen Thuy Linh, Vietnam.
Nguyen Thuy Linh has played in the Korean Masters last year, got to the semi-finals. So,
on my left,
sorry, that was Chiu Pin-Chian, I should say, who's done that. Pretty good. She's got one better here.
Nguyen
Thuy Linh
love all.
has never got past the second round of this event, so she's done very well here. Nice shot from Nguyen. She had a monster match yesterday. I'll just be interesting to see if she suffers any after effects of that. Nguyen has had it smooth throughout, as we said. So she's had the better path to the finals, as it were. She's got the head-to-head, not that it really should count for too much. Chiu Pin-Chian is ranked slightly above her. Gone just a little bit long. We didn't really see too much in terms of the drift situation yesterday in the semi-finals. I don't think there's really much to talk about on that front. No air conditioning on in here. Frigid temperatures outside. I would say it's massively cold. It's a confident start so far from Chiu. It was crispy this morning, a nice fresh morning. And 17 degrees right now, so it's very pleasant outside. Seems to be quite a bit of Vietnamese support in here, I can tell you. There's a huge Vietnamese flag. In here, there's a whole bunch of Vietnamese fans actually to the right of our court. Quite interesting to see. Placement was great. Just in. She decided to let that go, Nguyen Thuy Linh. Just pushing it to that corner. That might have just been veering out. Well, makes no mistake here, Nguyen Thuy Linh. Just looking at the records of both these players this season. Nicely retrieved there from Nguyen. That goes long. I mean, you look at Chiu Pin-Chian, 19 exits in the first and second rounds, 10 in the first round, 9 in the second round. This is by far her best performance of the year. She's got to 3 quarterfinals. China, Denmark, and Finnish Open, which are all pretty big tournaments. Which is why I was saying, not been a great season for her. Just to reiterate, 8 second round exits, 10 first round exits, and 3 quarterfinals up till today. So she'll be desperate for something. I mean, I think she'll be pleased that she's got to a final. The first ever final. awkward looking shot. Yeah, the way it was hit didn't count then. Hit twice. Beyond Chiu there. Nice place by Nguyen. We see that there, the Vietnamese fans. Ooh, I thought that might just be in out, but it is in.
8-7.
Competitive, tight start to this match. Yeah, so just telling you about Chiu Pin-Chian and how her season has unfolded. Out. She had a long, hard look at that. No challenge. Yeah, didn't really think about that. That might have just gone out. Yeah, I think she knows it. She's very expressive, Chiu. Not afraid to show her emotions. Generally smiles a lot. I think that was going to go out. I think she knows it. Didn't get the contact she wanted. Yep, just doesn't get it over the net cord, and Nguyen is back in front. She's just had 3 in a row. It's the best run of points anyone has had thus far. We've all kind of looked up at the lights a bit. I saw someone yesterday gesture at the lights as well. Just wonder if it's becoming an issue. So at the break of this first game, it is Chiu Pin-Chian who leads just 11-10 against Nguyen Thuy Linh in the final of the Korea Masters 2025. That goes long from Chiu. We're going back to the pattern of trading points at the moment. Yeah, just looking at Nguyen Thuy Lin's season in comparison to Chiu's, for example, she's had quite a few first-round exits, including the Asia Championships, 7 of them in the opening round. 1 second-round exit, the Malaysia Open. World Champ, she got to the 3rd round. 2 quarterfinals at the Indonesia and Malaysia Masters, but she's hit 3 finals this year. German, Canada and Vietnam Opens. Been an okay season for her. Now, she's played a lot less badminton, that's for sure, than her opponent. She's played 22 tournaments this year. That includes the Sudirman Cup. That's a huge amount. By comparison, 14 tournaments for Nguyen Thuy Linh. It's gone well long. 2-point lead in a tight match like this could be absolutely vital. And I think, you know, you look at Chiu and she'll be absolutely desperate to, having never won a title, not at international challenge level as well. This is a huge moment for her. She's been in 3 finals in her career. Oof, got that all wrong, Nguyen. So this is going to be, it's going to mean a lot to her. The Malaysia International Series final in 2022, the Indonesia Masters Super 100 in 2023, and last year's Roy Chung China Masters, that's a Super 100 as well. So this is a big, big moment for her. And she comes into this as the top seed, so it's kind of laid out for her, isn't it? And she's now on the biggest lead anyone has had in this game so far, 4 points. She has to take advantage of this. Lead up to 5 now. Again, that could be just veering out. Well, that was important for Nguyen. Can she start a comeback here? Nguyen. Placement's been good from Chiu. She surged ahead at the right sort of time. 4 points in a row has really set her up nicely. There's still some fight here in Nguyen in this first game. Oh, she had her all over the court, dragging her right to left. Nguyen Thuy Linh, good work. Yeah, left vulnerable there, lots of court to her to play with. Now, 3 points, the gap. Varying her shots really nicely here, Nguyen. Making her opponent work very hard. But it's Chiu who responds beautifully. She was being dragged left and right again. How about this for the backhand? So we have now got 4 game points for Chiu Pin-Chian. Longest rally, 20 shots. It's been that kind of match. It's been pretty quick. That's it. That's good. And Chiu takes the first game. Yeah, stayed in. So Chiu Pin-Chian is 1 game away from the biggest moment of her career thus far. No pressure then. And arguably, this would also be the biggest moment of her career too, Nguyen Thuy Linh, because she too has never won a Super 300. A reminder that she has been in 2 Super 300 finals in the past and lost both of them. The German Open this year lost to Yo Jamin, and the Canada Open she lost to Manami Suizu, both times in straight games.
1.
That wheels away there in disappointment, Chiu. Again, well placed there from Nguyen. Got to keep her focus here, Chiu. Nguyen just in front. Just gone a little long there, Chiu. So you will very gladly take that. Skims off the net cord. Nguyen Thuy Linh. Here the crowd as well, really trying to get behind her. That's the biggest lead she's had in this match so far, just a couple points. .23 shots. Has that gone just a bit long? I think it has. Yeah, Chiu pumps her fist. Very similar sort of start to the second game that we had in the first, in these infant stages. That's just gone out. And Chiu Pin-Chian has actually swung this quite nicely in her favor. Three points clear. Now she was 2 behind, and she immediately knows how frustrating that is. Oh, again, look at that shot. How low she took that from behind her as well. Chiu Pin-Chian played that brilliantly. Not sure we're going to get to see it. Nah. Up by 3. She can get to 11-7 at the interval, which she does. This puts her in a very, very nice position. A 4-point lead for Chiu Pin-Chian. After having already taken the first game, she's in a good position here in what could be a massive moment in her career. Well, I think Chiu's played some really good stuff today. And she's sure fired up and excited. That's gone. Just a bit long. Fired up about the prospect of taking her first ever title. Who wouldn't be? I mean, the World Tour. you know, what I do love the positivity that she has. She, as I mentioned yesterday as well, Chiu Pin-Chian, unlike a lot of players who just choose to give you a very blank face, which is fine, that's her own tactic. She kind of wears a heart on her sleeve. That's out for a win. I think Nguyen's a bit like that. She doesn't give you too much, and I think game face on, that obviously has its pluses and minuses. Both ways do, of course. But it is unusual, I think, to see a player like Chiu be that expressive. Whatever it is, it's working for her at the moment. She leads by 5. She can, almost like she's approaching that last lap of a long race. She's not far away now from the end of that race, perhaps. She leads by 6, and that's also what she needs. 6 points to win her first ever title. Every point that she gives away, she kind of wheels away and turns around. She plays with such positivity, especially after such a, let's face it, a poor year for her. With 18 first or second round exits, just 3 quarterfinals. Not quite at the brink of victory. Is that good? It is good, because Nguyen could still force a comeback here. Again, I think just foxing her opponent, just a hold there, waiting to play that a little bit later. Yeah, I think Nguyen was expecting something else there. And she gives her opponent a taste of her own medicine there, Nguyen. No, that's the most irritating thing for Nguyen, isn't it? Not to get the serve in, it skims the net. That's a gift for Chiu. It's gone long, and I'm afraid this is now really racing away from her. She at least can be a little bit more bemused by it. Now that the match seems to be coming to its natural conclusion, and Chiu Pin-Chian is in sight of the finish line here. Can she get herself over it now? Ooh, got that all wrong, I'm afraid. Nguyen Thuy Linh. Yeah, that's disappointing. Two points required for Chiu Pin-Chian. That's good. Still got some fight in this. Is that right? Ooh. Well worth a challenge, I think. Fair enough. She's got them in hand. Why not? Might as well try. As we thought, it was out. And still has a challenge left. 2 points. Well placed. Well done there by Nguyen Thuy Linh, who hasn't really shown enough of that today, I have to say. It's been a little disappointing, I think, from her, given how well she's played. She's dropped her first game of the tournament in the final. Still trails by 4 here. Needs her best run of the match now. But it's Chiu Pin-Chian who's got 5 match points. Huge, huge opportunity for her. Could be massive emotion from Chiu if she wins this point. There we go. Chiu Pin-Chian, the biggest moment of her career. It's taken her 166 matches and 77 tournaments dating back to 2018 for her to get her first ever win. Never mind that, she's not ever won a junior title either. So this is the first win of her entire career. That will mean the World Tour. To get to a Super 300 final, Chiu Pin-Chian, the top seed here from Chinese Taipei, she beats the Vietnamese second seed, Nguyen Thuy Linh, 21-16, 21-15. She's only taken 39 minutes to do it. But this is huge for her. Just might be an opportunity for her to bounce forward going in her career. She's barely been in Super 300 in finals. This is only her 4th ever final. And her first on the HSBC BWF World Tour. And she has now taken her first ever title. Now you get that monkey off your back. Hopefully that will be a change in fortunes overall. She's also the first ever Chinese Taipei singles player to win anything here at the Korea Masters. Chinese Taipei have won 2 men's doubles titles. So a huge achievement.
Now the award ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we will have the award ceremony for women's single of 2025 IKSAN Victory Korea Masters Badminton Championship, part of the HSBC BWF World Tour Super 300.
입상 선수 입장.
Welcome medalists and prize presenters.
준우승 베트남의 은구엔 튜이리.
Runner, Nguyen Thuy Linh, Vietnam.
우승 대만의 치우 핀찬.
Champion, Chiu Pin-Chian, Chinese Taipei.
메달 수여는 주식회사 SSP는 김지훈 대표이사님께서 해주시겠습니다.
Medal is presented by Mr. Kim Ji-hoon, CEO of SSP Lab.
상금 수여는 대한 배드민턴협회 김민석 부회장님께서 해주시겠습니다.
Prize award is presented by Mr. Kim Min-seok, Vice President of Badminton Korea Association.
이것으로 여자 단식 시상식을 마치겠습니다. 이어서 혼합복식 경기가 있겠습니다.
So congratulations there to Chiu Pin-Chian, her first ever title in her career. Now, we've got mixed doubles up next. Wong and Lai of Malaysia, 3rd seeds, playing Korea's 8th seeds, Kim and Jeong. A big moment there for Chiu Pin-Chian in her career with her first ever title of any kind. She won the women's singles title here at the Korea Masters 2025. Now it's mixed doubles. Jimmy Wong and Lai Pei-Jing, the third seeds from Malaysia, looking for their first ever title as a pairing. They play